Do you know all the brands that have dropped Kanye so far? And yes, I'm in my Halloween getup. See if you can guess who I'm supposed to be in the comments below. Now let's get into the story. Over the past month, the rapper has brought about scandal after scandal, and it looks like it has actually cost him his billionaire status. The ball started rolling when Kanye got locked out of his Twitter and Instagram accounts after making anti-Semitic posts which caused a firestorm on social media. The tweet was removed by Twitter and replaced with text that said it violated Twitter's rules, linking back to the company's platform use guidelines. Then came Balenciaga. On the heels of his appearance at Balenciaga's Paris Fashion Week show, where Ye decided to rock up with Candace Owens wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt, the fashion brand officially cut ties with the artist. The brand's parent company told WWD that Balenciaga has no longer any relationship nor any plans for future projects related to this artist. Next we have Vogue. Page 6 reported that the magazine and its editor-in-chief Anna Wintour has cut ties with Ye amidst the growing controversy. The friendship between Ye and Anna was a long one. In fact, she recently wore Yeezy sunglasses at New York Fashion Week in September. But their relationship was already on the rocks after Vogue released a statement defending its editor Gabriella Carifa Johnson, who Kanye attacked online just because she critiqued his fashion show. He was then kicked out of JP Morgan Chase Bank. The news came from Candace Owens, of course, who apparently is Kanye's best friend and confidant these days. The conservative commentator took to Twitter to share what looks like an official notice from the bank saying they're cutting ties with Ye. She wrote, "Earlier today, I learned that Kanye West was officially kicked out of JP Morgan Chase Bank. I was told there was no official reason given, but they sent this letter as well to confirm that he has until late November to find another place for the Yeezy empire to bank. The letter itself suggests that the decision was a done deal, and that Kanye would have until exactly November 21st to transfer his business to another bank." In fact, the rapper himself confirmed that the letter was real, and he told Page 6, "Hey, if you call somebody out for bad business, that means you're being anti-Semitic. I feel happy to have crossed the line of that idea, so we can speak freely and openly about things like getting cancelled by a bank." He later called himself the richest black man in American history that put $140 million in JP Morgan. But the most lucrative contract that came to an end was likely Kanye's iconic partnership with Adidas. The German sports brand says that it does not tolerate anti-Semitism and called his recent remarks unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous, and that they violated the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. Interestingly enough, the company does acknowledge that the split will cost them in the short term, as it's estimated that they will lose around $330 million to their income this year. Nevertheless, they have officially ended the production of all items under the Yeezy brand and stopped all payments to Ye and his companies. It must have been a difficult decision though, because to put it into perspective, in 2020 the partnership brought in nearly $1.7 billion in revenue. So the monetary loss will be a huge blow to Adidas, but realistically the pressure to act was really mounting against them, and they might have lost even more money in the long term if they did nothing. Ye was also dropped by his talent agency CAA, also by the film and television studio called MRC. In fact, they had just completed a documentary about him, but studio executives officially decided to shelve that documentary on Monday. They released a statement saying, "This morning, after discussion with our filmmakers and distribution partners, we made the decision not to proceed with any distribution for our recently completed documentary about Kanye West. We cannot support any content that amplifies his platform." Johnny Depp's attorney Camille Vasquez has also stopped working with Ye, even though we know she's a fabulous attorney who helped lead Depp to victory in his defamation trial against Amber Heard. Camille told her firm, Brown Rudnick, that she was not willing to represent the billionaire rapper less than a week after he had hired her. Despite her stance, her firm was still open to working with him if he were to retract his anti-Semitic statements. But of course, it's Kanye and he refused to back down. There's really so much that's happening with Kanye this month, it can be difficult to keep up. Well, that's all the story we have for today, but I'll make sure to keep you guys updated as the situation unfolds. I'll see you in the next video.